Good morning, my friends. Welcome to yet another sketch session here in the Foxy Studio. This is Thursday? Is that right? Yes, it's Thursday, January 30th, 2025, and it is a lovely, beautiful new day. Very gorgeous weather. We walked in this morning, walked the dogs. I'm turning off the Wi-Fi on my phone. And it's been a lovely morning, and I'm happy to be here with you. So yesterday I did something really fun, really exciting, and I went to Field Museum, which is the natural history museum here in Chicago. And hey there, Linda. And I got to set that to the side. I got to just kind of run amok and do art at my leisure, which is something that I have never done before. I have gone to many museums and wanted to stop and sketch things and take my time, but I'm always with people, and people always want to go to the next exhibit, and I have never really done it. So I got to do it yesterday. I was all by myself driving home. Linda, I see. Bobby, good morning. So not only did I go to Field Museum by myself and get to do this, I also drove there, which Field Museum is in downtown Chicago. So I got to drive in Chicago, in downtown Chicago conditions, for the first time, by myself, totally alone for the first time, just white knuckling it all the way there. It was fine. I did great. And then I had to drive back at rush hour, which was also very exciting. But I did a lot of really lovely art, and I want to show you. Okay, I didn't do a lot, actually. I had a really great time. I was there for about 3 hours, but I only filled up like 2 pages of stuff, which is still good. I don't know if whenever I got home and showed John, I was like, I did so much. And then I went to show him, and I'm like, it's a lot less than I thought. But yeah, well, let's go ahead and let's do it, shall we? Let's scooch this back. Scooch that. I'll also show you what I brought with me. Good morning, Brenda Lee. Yeah, the museum was so much fun, Bobby. I mean, just crazy fun. All right, so I brought, if I can open it. Okay, come on now. It was slightly wet whenever I put it away, so, oh my God. Hold on a second. I didn't realize this was going to be a challenge. Okay, there we go. It was still had some wet paint in it whenever I put it away, so it was a little sticky. But I have this little travel set, my little travel palette, and I didn't really do painting like I did more like paint sketching. But I'll show you here in just a second. I need to clean that. Setting that aside. I got like paint on my hands now. I brought this little bottle for wetting my stuff. This is yesterday's page. And here is one bit. There was the bronze sculptures of lion hunters. And then there was a stuffed lion nearby that I got to study up close. Very cool. And then I also had several different animals. I never actually caught the name of this bizarre striped animal. A coyote that I didn't fully color or like blend in. A Komodo dragon, very cool. And then I don't remember what the name of this particular bird is, but I love it. I love it so much. These incredibly intimidating looking dinosaur birds. Fabulous. Just that one page in here. But then I also did sketched a rhino with watercolors, which was really fun. And then I started to sketch a bear and a ram, but then the museum closed and I had to leave. So really, really fun. I just got to kind of plop down in front of whatever exhibit and do stuff, which was awesome. So that was a really good time, and I had a really fun time just taking my sweet time with whatever exhibit I really wanted. And I'm definitely going to be going back. Oh, and the thing that was especially cool about it is that it was free for Chicago residents. Wednesdays, at least at Field Museum, different museums have different like free days for residents. But it was my first time taking advantage of it, so I didn't pay anything except for parking, and it was a very like inexpensive day of going and getting cultured. So that was neat. Bobby, thank you. That's I appreciate that. The first animal, it wasn't an antelope. It was like a tapir. It wasn't a tapir. It was in the "What are animals?" or "What is an animal?" exhibit, which was very much for kids. But it, it was the one that I didn't look at. The only one that I didn't look at the name. But the spoonbill, that very well might be it. Those things are fantastic. I love them. Can't stay. You have a cardiologist appointment this morning. Well, Brenda Lee, thanks for popping in and saying hello. I hope your appointment goes fantastic. Um, Thank you, Brenda. Brenda Lee. I'll show you what I brought here with me because I always overpack for this kind of a thing. So I brought the 2 sketchbooks, obviously. Yeah. I also have a kneaded eraser, my little sanding board, a sharpener, a blending stump, and then a variety of different colored pencils and a couple of different drawing pencils, like fairly soft drawing pencils. I only really used like just a few things. Sorry. There's a sandpaper dust in there. I pretty much only used like some of these drawing pencils. I didn't use any of the colored pencils, but I had them with me just in case. And then I'm going to set these over here, I guess. So let's go ahead and get today's setup, shall we? All right. But I definitely will be going back. I kept having to lost the thought that I had. You had a heart attack on the operating table, Brenda Lee? Well, good Lord. I hope that they figure out what the issue was, because that's scary. What was I about to say? It wasn't that important. It'll come to me if it comes to me. Oh, just that I'll be back. I kept having to remind myself, like I was rushing, like kind of panicking that like I was running out of time, and I had to remind myself, like I live here, I can come back. It's really not that big of a deal. Hey there, Ellen. Great to have you here. Can you believe we're almost at the end of January, by the way? Time sure flies. Helen, I cannot imagine you in detention, to be quite honest. You just you just seem so nice. It's hard to imagine you doing something to get you in trouble. Let me go ahead and just do a wee little bit of watercolor in here. Haven't done watercolor regularly in a hot minute. So I'm going to use this instead of actually pulling out my proper palette. I need to clean this though. It's a bit of a mess, as you can see. So my favorite thing yesterday was the favorite study that I did was the rhinoceros, because they are just incredibly weird creatures. Just a quick reminder of what the heck. Like, look at that skull shape. Look at this. What a bizarre creature. I love it. So I think I'm gonna do a few little maybe rhinos. Let's see. They are just so strange creatures. Pardon me, I'm typing. Got home safe and sound, Linda? Glad to hear it. Thank you, baby. John comes bearing uh bearing coffee and maybe kicking the thing a little bit. It's fine. It's fine. Making sure it's not bleeding to the other side. I didn't think it would, but it's good to check. Sorry. I clicked on a thing and it started playing a video of a bird clicking its beak. And by a bird, I mean the fabulous, terrifying, what are you? The African shoebill. Do I ever work with my non-dominant hand? That is a really good question, Ellen. No, I don't right now, but I have thought about it. Because, I've had the thought like, oh no, what happens if I like break my wrist or something? What do I do? Um, but no, at this point, I have not really ever practiced with it. Well, starting to practice with your non dominant hand is never a bad idea. It's definitely going to be hard, but I think once you just begin practicing you do it consistently, I think it's like a second language, like it'll take a while, but then after a bit it's going to start to become just feel much more natural. Yeah, seconding what John said, that might be a good one to find someone who knows about that. Sorry to hear that you're having issues with your dominant hand, though. That's never fun. Bobby, that's a great idea. Don't think of it as drawing. Just think of it as taking your non dominant hand for a walk with a pen in it. I don't remember if zebras have their spots on their bellies. I'm just going to leave it. Holy cow, look at the time. Wow, okay. Let me just do a quick little. All right. I am going to go ahead and call this here. It's been a little extra long today, but that's quite all right. This was really fun. I am going to go ahead and yawn right on camera. Great. I'm going to go ahead and hop off here. Don't forget to come tomorrow to obviously the sketch session. As always, you're welcome. But beyond that, there's also the painting snow class with watercolors. So painting snow with watercolors. And then on Saturday, we have drawing hair. So drawing people hair, not animal hair. All right. I will talk to you all later. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.